Hi everyone. Well, it's another pre-Shabbat message, and I wished I would have been able to give this message to all of you in person in Shul here. But it looks like we're going to be home alone again. And again, I was reminded of this incredible correlation between what's happening in our world and what is happening in the parshiot of the Torah portions that we would have read all together in the synagogue tomorrow. And the Torah says in tomorrow's Torah portion, that v'chai Bahem, which means you have to live by them. The Torah is telling us that the mitzvot are there to give us energy, to give us fuel. And you have to live by the mitzvot, which means that you cannot endanger your life to fulfill any of the 613 commandments besides the 3 cardinal transgressions. And of course, we see the effects of the social distancing as looks like it's having an impact, because this is all in line with the core Jewish value and concept of the sanctity of human life, and that we have to live for the mitzvot, not die by them. On a deeper level, though, v'chai Bahem means not just halachically, from a purely practical point of view, to live by the commandments and not endanger one's life, but also that what gives you true life, what gives you true meaning and energy and self-worth, are these 613 commandments, that by living them and by applying ourselves to them and their fulfillment, you will gain your own self-worth and self-value. And I've personally noticed, and I could be wrong, but I have noticed that people are now perhaps starting to shift into a different mindset. The mindset of, well, it looks like we're going to be this way for a little while longer. I'm used to it, and I'm just going to kill the time until we get back to normal, whatever normal will look like. And my dear friends, this is a really big mistake, and this is exactly what I thought would happen as we progressed in this whole strange, unprecedented situation, that monotony would set in and a certain repetitiveness, and the days would all start to look the same, and it'll bleed into each other, and we'll lose sight and track of the enormity of the situation that we're finding ourselves in and the incredible opportunity that we can gain from this. So my plea, my blessing is that we don't lose the forest from the trees. Don't lose sight of what's happening around us. Don't get used to the monotony. V'chai Bahem, realize that this is a situation, an opportunity for us to learn how to live life somehow. A new facet of life that we never discovered, new appreciations, new things about ourselves and about our children that we would never have learned otherwise. V'chai Bahem, the Torah says in tomorrow's Torah portion, live by them. Let it fill you with value and meaning. Don't let the days slide into oblivion. And if you feel yourself sliding into that hole where everything kind of looks the same and you're just literally binging on Netflix to pass the time, reach out, take advantage, pull yourself out of it and attend a class, call a friend, go for a nice walk outside by yourself if you need to. Do whatever needs to be done. And I urge you all to watch the video right below mine of Charlie Harari, who surprised the H Toronto staff on Tuesday night and gave us very powerful words of wisdom that really teach us how to respond appropriately to the current situation and not let the days just slide by hoping that it'll pass soon until you can return to normal. I urge you all to watch the video. Next Friday, I'm going to introduce the virtual Kiddush. Thank you to our sister Shul, the Village Shul, for inspiration, for the idea. At 1 p.m. we'll come together on Zoom for a L'chaim. We'll have a Kiddush sponsor, so to speak. Maybe say a few words, say hello to each other, just for a few minutes in the middle of the day on Friday next week to get those juices going, the energy going, to remind ourselves we're all in this together. And again, v'chai Bahem, live. Don't let the days slide by into oblivion, because that's a form of death. Let us all take the opportunity this Shabbat to recharge, remind ourselves what's truly important, v'chai Bahem, live by the mitzvot, and live these times and take advantage of the incredible opportunity that we've been given and the challenge that we've been given. Shabbat Shalom. We miss you all tremendously. Be safe and be well. Bye-bye.